Trader. So it'll just be us four. Okay, so Goodfellow already kind of heard a little bit of the meeting before he had to leave. But of course I gotta tell you guys about it, and I'll let everyone else know that's higher up that didn't attend about this changes, these information. So it is pretty likely from what I've heard and from what Victor has been saying in general chat and such, if you get his hint of what cleaning up the files usually means we're gonna wipe. So with that being said, we probably will wipe, which is what I think they're gonna have everyone vote, but I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna vote for a wipe, as it seems a lot of people want it. So, with that being said, if you remember last time, even if you weren't PD, it was kind of obvious that in the beginning, we struggled for like 2 weeks to get PD together and get it going. And it kind of, if you remember before the wipe, we had kind of a system where we had PD in different areas and we had it more organized. So that way, if something happened in Novi, everybody in Gorka doesn't have to run over to Novi because we had people stationed there. So I think with a wipe, it's a good move to try and do that again. So, like I talked with Goodfella, in order to get that going, we have to have chiefs in every area. So, I promoted Goodfella. He's going to be chief of Gorka. Black Ops, I'm going to have you be chief of the Green Zone 2 police, because I know you've been wanting that for a long time. And I think if we have chiefs of every area, instead of last time where we all focused on fixing up Gorka and that was it, and all the other PDs had fucking nothing for like a month straight, if we have chiefs in every area, you could even find police officers that want to be in those areas. I don't want to force people there, because you know how it goes. Everyone's just going to quit if you force them to do shit they don't want to do. Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's PD. Yeah, you have to listen sometimes, but you know how it is. You see people all the time. They don't want to do shit. They're not going to go there unless they want to. But I'm sure there's people that want to go to every green zone and help out and be in those areas. So, Gnarly's going to be Novi PD chief. I doubt that's going to stick, so we'll probably have to work on that as well. The commissioners and the deputy commissioners will have to go and work on Novi probably. But, with medics, they'll still be the same. Last time we were a little worried because when we started off with the wipe, we were like, oh shit, people are dying. So I remember I scrolled up in the PD comms, and this is before I was even like officially a PD member. I told Woody that people are shooting guns and throwing smokes around, and I couldn't do anything because I didn't have anything. We had no non-lethals at the time. Luckily, we have this new change now where we can do the 3-step warning and it's okay. So we can do that for the time being, but I do want to make sure that people are getting back to slugging people and whatnot as our first primary, but in the beginning, just do the 3-step warning thing when we do wipe. That way, we're not stressed out about like, oh, I don't want to lethal people for throwing a smoke. We'll just do the 3-step thing. That way, we're not unorganized with that. So, I will be promoting some other people too. Nothing too crazy, except for like, you know, Goodfellow's now going to be the chief of Gorka starting today and onwards after the wipe. Black Ops, I know you've been wanting to get this position for a while in, was it Pogrevka? So I think with this wipe, it'll be a good opportunity for you to actually be able to do that, because I know you like that green zone a lot, and you want to do more over there, so I think that'll give you a good opportunity to actually do shit over there that you've been wanting to do for a while, because I know we've been telling you, like, oh, after this gets sorted out, you can do it, and then something happens, and then, oh, after this, so finally, I think this wipe will give you an opportunity to focus on building that PD up, and whatnot. Of course, I don't want to make any of you guys I won't be mad if you say no. But I gotta know who is going to put PD first before their house. Like, I'm not gonna build up my house until I get Gorka PD and the medic buildings set up. But I will not be mad at you. If you want to work on your house and getting your house built up with walls before PD, I do not care, but I need to know who's going to be on board to build up PD when we get the wipe. So that way I know who to message and get in contact with people. So,
put it this way, if someone helps me build my house up in 5 minutes, you know, I'd help PD instantly.
Yeah.
I'll help. You know what I mean? Like I done last time, remember? I got my house built up, I stored my shit, and then I went to PD and built it all up. If you know what I mean.
I talked to Goodfella, he brought up a good point. I mean, Calvert's been messaging me, and he's been bothering the shit out of me about PD, about, oh, there's not enough people PD. Apparently, we denied too many people to PD, which, like, the only 2 people I can think of that really aren't allowed in PD right now is Blake and True, but True is questionable, because I gotta talk to Reaper about that, so I'm waiting for Reaper to come back. So we'll see with that. But Blake is not coming back. If you were in PD back when Blake was in PD, you know he fucked everybody over. He's not coming back, so you don't have to worry about that. So Goodfellas said, why not try and get a drill sergeant role going for people who are going to be doing trainings and stuff. That way, we can also put on the information list so the recruits can look and be like, oh, these people are like the trainers, the drill sergeant. So that'll mean they can go to you and ask questions, or they'll know that you're the most liable person to go to for trainings or whatnot like that. And it would also be nice just to have more roles on PD so people can do more, you know? Same with logistics. I'm going to try and push that out a little bit more after this wipe. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to Kelver because he said that he thinks people should get more roles in PD, which I like don't know what else you could possibly like do. I mean, but like drill sergeant is a good idea to get going with roles, I guess, to get people more doing subclass things while in PD at the same time to get people more interested and want to do more.
Logistics.
And logistics as well, which Relax wanted to do that, so I'm sure he could find some other people in PD we can trust to do logistics. But yeah, and then, so it'll be Black Ops, Pogorevka, Gnarly Novi. Relax, he's not a chief, but he fucking loves Polana, like you know. He would fucking kill you if you did anything to his PD, so we'll just give him that before I say, hey, Relax, someone else is in charge of Polana PD, and then he stabs me in my sleep. So that sorts out things for him, that way we don't have to worry about getting another chief so soon. I don't want to push people up the ranks just because we're desperate for a chief in Polana. And I don't think Relax will mind, he likes Polana, so that works out. No BHQ will still be our training area and whatnot. What I want to say, though, is I want to work on getting all of the PDs, regular PDs, built up before we work on Polana HQ. Because really, we don't go there too much. We can store all of our... Because the thing that we use HQ the most is to train and to store our extra shit. But like, I feel like at the beginning of the wipe, we're not going to have a lot of extra shit. It's going to be more scarce shit between all the PDs. So, but I definitely want to push for this change where we're going to have different people in different towns. That way, if someone fucking holds somebody up in Gaglovo, Novi PD can just go there instead of Gorka walking all around the fucking map to get over there. Hopefully cars will be a little bit better, and I'll try and push to get more of those spawned in so we actually have cars. And I think they'll be okay for like the first like week or two of the wipe. You know how it usually goes. It's usually fine, and then after like 2 weeks, it's like, I'm flying again. I love Harry Potter. So, but it'll be nice in the beginning to be able to drive. Like, I remember watching that clip where I shot that chicken, and everybody was like, what the hell? Did you see all those cars that, like, pulled up in the clip? And they were like, there was, like, 6 PD cars all pulled up to Novi because I shot a chicken one time. So, I think it'd be good to have some people... because, like, Calvert wanted to do, like, a role for patrols and give it to certain people, but I just feel like we need to push more for patrols in general, and I think people will do that more once we get people who want to be in the different areas in those areas, because the only 2 towns in this green zone that don't really have a PD is like Gaglovo and Shack, really, so those 2 towns can get patrolled by like the Polana people or whatever, but I'm sure we'll find people that want to be in those different areas, and we have a lot of recruits right now, so once we get them as officers, we can find out where they want to be, because I know like Cat in general and Rage, they all live over in like Polana Shack area, so it might be good to station them in Polana or something so that they're closer to Shack if something happens, or Gaglovo or any of those areas. But I definitely want to push for that once we have a wipe. But yeah, so everybody will have those spots for the wipe, and then you will be in charge of building up the PD. If, like I said, like Black Ops, for example, if you know anybody, any officers or anybody else, even recruits if you want, if you feel comfortable, and there's recruits that want to be over there and be taught and like learn, you can have recruits come over there with you whenever you want. But yeah, if you know anybody that would want to help you out with Pogorevka and be on the other green zone, then let me know and we can see if we can get them set over there more. That way, if anything happens over there, we don't have this whole kerfuffle where everyone's like, I don't want to drive all the way over to the other green zone. Oh my god, life is so hard. We can actually have people who want to be over there, and we don't need to all drive over there in a frenzy like that one time where everybody was dying, and we were like, we gotta go over there. But yeah, that's pretty much the changes to that. I'm gonna promote some people today. I already promoted Goodfellas, so he'll be Chief of Gorka, as I said. And then I'll promote some other people, because we haven't done any promotions in a bit, because we've been busy with all of the changes and whatnot. So I think some people deserve some promotions. Nothing too crazy in the higher ranks, but it'll be like, you know, Yeatsy and Jonah and Jiffy. Some people that have been staying at the same rank, but they've been putting in a lot. So I'll be giving out those promotions after this meeting, but do any of you guys have any questions regarding any of the changes that I've announced?
Steve, obviously, Reaper is obviously, gone for. Basically, are you what Reaper was, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Right, that's good to know.
I'm gonna have a meeting soon with everyone, because if you remember last time when Steven left, no one fucking told anybody Steven left, and then everyone was like, I'm gonna go ask Steven. We're like, dude, Steven is gone, G. And they're like, what? So I want to have a whole group meeting
no, you
soon.
tell Goodfella now.
Yeah, so I want to have a big meeting soon. Because even in that announcement where I got promoted deputy commissioner and then Goodfella, I think it was Goodfella and Relax got promoted commissioner, it didn't, nowhere in that big essay that Reaper sent did it say anywhere that Steven was gone. Nowhere. So nobody knew. I only figured out because I saw his name was white. Exactly. Even the commissioners who got promoted did not know this information. And it does not mean that Reaper's gone forever. He's just dealing with some stuff right now. He was rushed to the hospital for an emergency. And so he will be gone for a bit, but he won't be gone forever. So for now, I will be head commissioner of the PD. So if you have any questions that you would normally ask Reaper, don't message him because he won't respond. So I will be taking care of anything in that area. And if you want, like, you don't have to go around and be annoying and be like, Queen Jen, where's the new head commissioner? But if it comes up in topic where people are like, oh, where's the Reaper? You can let them know that he had an emergency and he'll be away for a bit, so I'll be the head. But I'm going to have a meeting soon to announce all of this stuff once we officially know there's going to be a wipe. Have a meeting with everybody, and then I'll let them know about the Reaper situation, because I hate how it was last time where Steven was gone and everyone was like, where's Steven? And like nobody said shit, and I had to say it at the meeting we had. So I want to have a meeting like that so people realize that I will be Reaper until Reaper is back. So I'll announce that meeting soon to let everyone know, and then we can talk about any other changes.
Maybe this weekend, or?
Yeah, probably sometime this week. I'm trying to remember. It'll probably be. Yeah, I'll have to see, because Mike's coming over on Thursday, tomorrow.
I'd say this weekend. I think everyone will be free by then.
I'll see, maybe Saturday.
I'm down for Saturday.
Does Saturday work for you guys as well? For a big meeting?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so after we finish this, meeting, I will announce a bigger meeting in information, in announcements thing, to let everyone know that we will be having a meeting on Saturday. It'll probably be around 3:30 again, like this time. So that way, it won't be too late for the UK guys and stuff. Everyone can show up. But yeah, it'll be like 3 or 3:30. We'll have the meeting at Polani
HQ. HQ? Question mark.
Yep. Yes.
So,
okay, gotcha.
What I was going to say was, if you want, obviously in the past PDs be like, go to this person, talk to them for 10 minutes and get sent out to the rules. Me personally, I think we need to change our recruitment form completely. It's, you get enlisted, you go to Plan HQ, and you basically talk the basics. None of this, oh, let's go and let them learn. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, it's so hard to learn. It's good to, like, me personally, see if I was a recruiter, I would love to do the drill stuff like I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I think we need to change our recruitment thing.
I think that it would work if we get the drill sergeant thing in. Like, I think Black House would be a great drill sergeant as well, if he wanted to do it. But, I was thinking you, Black Ops, and Elfie. Goodfellas said he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want, to scream at people, and apparently Steven said he's too mean. So, yeah. But I think Goodfellas would be good too. But yeah, I think Black Ops would do a good job.
Man, hey, if I need to, I will. If y'all really
But
need me
with the
to.
drill sergeant thing, if you want to do what you suggested, you can definitely do that if you get the drill sergeant role. If that's something you want to do and you think it's a good idea, then
Well,
train all the other drill
like I
sergeants,
said,
get
I
them
don't
on the
mind
same.
doing it. It's just I yell at people because like if they can't handle me yelling at them, then they can't handle people in Gorka. That's the whole reason I yell.
Yeah.
Same. Why do you think I shank people in training? Why do you think I shoot people rubbers in training? Because it's what happens out here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I definitely
people told
think
me,
we
you know,
should
you're
go
just a bit
back
too aggressive towards
to.
recruits.
I think we should go back to how it was when I first joined. Before I joined PD, actually, they used to do a thing like you did, Woody, where it'd be like, you want to be a cop, come to this meeting at this time, and you can become a cop. That's what they used to do before I joined PD, because I remember they announced something in recruiting about becoming a medic, and I was like, I want to do that, but then I slept through it, and I didn't get to make it, and then I ended up joining Phantom. But like, yeah, I think we should get back into doing that instead of being like, message this person. We should, if we announce a thing in the recruiting, just post. You can still post, message me if you are coming. So anything like that.
We can legit have a drill sergeant and a recruiter. Your recruiter tells you what you need. Simple as that. And you got a PD trainer who puts you through your fucking paces, teaches you what you need to know, and buff, you're it.
I think recruiter would be a good role too. I think Calvert would like it, so he would leave me alone. But yeah, you would have a recruiter recruit the people, then we'll have the recruiter would communicate with the drill sergeant and say, when's a good day for me to get all these people together for a training, and then you guys can sort that out, then the drill sergeant can train everyone.
Because the recruiter can ask some questions like, how do you learn better? Being shown or being spoken to, so it gives the drill sergeant more information, so okay, that person likes that, so I can get to them better, because not everyone learns the same, and I've learned that, not everyone's the same.
Yeah.
Black Ops learns different from Sari completely, they're different people. Like, I know we're getting a waff on now, but I think we could add more
I know
detail,
what you mean.
so it's less complicated. It's
that
less
way
complicated
we have
for everyone, and it's actually enjoyable.
I think that's a good idea. But yeah, I'll talk to Calvert about getting drill sergeant and recruiter in. I think those would be two good roles, because he was asking me like, what, get some new roles in the server, but like, what? So I think those would be good. I think it'd be good to have a recruiter and to have that way, because we're also having an issue right now where we're like, hey, you recruit people, and they're like, I don't want to fucking do that. But if we actually find people who want to recruit people, then we won't have an issue finding people that want to recruit people. And I'm sure some people out there will want to do that. You can, so I think that would be good. I think that would be a good thing to have.
Put it this way, Sari. I think I was the first person to ever do simulated drills and just put people, like, I've never seen that in PD in my life, actual, on the regular, just simulated drills. Like, it's making people want to do it, if you know what I mean. Like, if you want to recruit, they can recruit. I've told people, if you want to train people, there's not a correct way of doing it, just do it. Don't fucking panic. Like, I winged it, I still wing it. It's just to have fun. And, like to know what you're doing. But it's very sad, when you joined PD, like, you didn't do any drills or nothing, you just fucking learned.
Yeah.
It's like, it is what it is. But I shanked Dead Rage in that. Well, obviously I died in the last training there, but like, people are like, oh, Woody died,
Woody,
it don't matter. Like,
you know what would be a good idea for training?
What?
Be like room clearing.
Yeah.
Bro, we should do room clearing and have like one hostage and like the gunman. Or like a couple hostages. You gotta figure out who's the hostage and who's the gunman. You know, you gotta. That actually sounds badass in my mind. I don't know if that does to y'all, but.
I was telling him in training, like, fucking communicate. Like, if you don't communicate, you'll die. And that PD guy, the guy's PD, he was like, just put stuff like. It's about communication. That's what I was
totally down to teach that shit.
That's what I mean. It's like, what you want to do. I don't want to put someone in training. If you don't want to do something, don't come. But if you want to teach people what you,
we might as well tell them, Woody. If they're in there and they're in like PD gear or whatever, and if they don't like the training, you can just tell them to leave. Just fucking. Like, if you don't want to be here, just fucking walk out the door right now and leave your gear at the, at the front of the door or whatever. Yeah.
Sari's told me if I kill people with a shanking training, I'm not doing jail time. It's their fault. At the end of the day, it's their job to fucking put me down. Like, end of the day, is what it is. Like, after
I would definitely, at the beginning of
trainings,
at the beginning of trainings, I would definitely let people know though that there is a possibility they can die in the training, but it is up to them if they die. It is up to their actions at the training. It could happen. Just give them a warning and let them know, that way they can't sue us or something. Just be like, hey,
so
just
down
so
for
you
that.
know, because you know how someone's gonna be, you didn't fucking tell me. So just give them a little warning. Be like, there could be possible scenarios in this training that could lead you to die if you do not react properly, you or your teammates. So that's something just to say to
Totally
them.
dumb.
That way, if they do die, we don't have any cases because we told them.
Like, it's meant to be fun as well. Like, we're not here. Like, it's just to show people this is what can happen. Because any day, when people get into a life situation, like, they'll be like, I've experienced this in
God.
training, and that's sure. Like, look at GTRP. That's what inspired me, because in GTRP, they do drills, do everything. That's what inspired me to do training on DayZ, because I've seen this, because I'd never seen it before. I'm like, I can do that. Like, I can physically do that. Like, I can do that in DayZ. It's easy.
Bro, I can already see me, Woody, and Black Ops yelling at one guy.
I think,
like, just surrounding
Goodfella,
him,
I
just
think you should
yelling
give
at
it a
him.
chance with the drill sergeant. You could be like, because you keep saying that you're too rude to people, but like, if there's 3 of you at the training, if it's you, Woody, and Black Ops at the training, right? You could be the guy that's in those scenarios. Like, you're still helping with the training. You could be the guy that's screaming at people during scenarios, or like the parts where they need to be yelled at is where you would be great in. So I think you should give it a chance. Steven's not here anymore to
Good
tell you
fella.
that you're shit. So I think
Good
you should
fella.
give it another go.
I'll be honest with you, right? I was a lower rank. The only person I learnt from was you, and you're always nice to me. You're never a dick. You're always brand new. You're not a dick.
Well, then you
don't scare
clearly
me
haven't met
slightest.
Marine Corps Goodfella a long time ago, man. Bro,
What I'm trying to say
he would
is,
yell right in
if
your
you
face
feel-
for no fucking reason.
if you feel as though you can teach someone something, fucking do it. At the end of the day, like I said, I personally started doing it because people are like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I put them in a room and I talk to them and I show them what you do, how you react, and how you think. Simple as that. It's simple as that. And look at Yeezy, Jonah, fucking Black Ops. They all experienced that training, and I'm not trying to fucking big myself up, but I think they enjoy it. Kind of day. It's not. I simulate KOS on it. I just run up, slug someone in the face, buff, then put me down. They're like, how's that simulating a KOS? Because when you get shot, you can go uncon. Simple as that. Keep
Yeah.
yourself alive. But yeah, like, I know
I
a bit
mean,
off topic.
hey, I'll
Alright.
give it a try if y'all really think I can.
I think you could do
You
it.
can, 100%. Yeah, Black Ops has done it, and he's been here not as long as you, put it that way. It's like, go ahead, try stuff different, if you know what I mean. Different stuff all the time.
So, do you guys all think that that's all a good idea? All the changes coming up?
I'm down for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Black Ops, see you there.
He's gone this entire time.
Watch him been AFK this entire time. Now heard a fucking thing we've been saying.
Here, let's shank him. I'm shaving his beard.
Ooh.
He won't be happy.
Black
Well-
Ops, you're getting robbed. Look, I'm not a medic. I literally found this on the floor, like outside PD. You're getting robbed by Queen.
That's his punishment for not being here. He lost his beard.